sharing 30 koi fish varieties with you. That is what this video is all about. Let's get started quickly with the first variety. Kohaku have a solid white base with red markings on it. These red markings we call the heat plates or heat ball. The brighter the white and the deeper the red color is, together with a shiny skin, is considered as a good quality skin on a kohaku. There are various varieties of the kohaku. For example, Deutsche kohaku, which is scaleless, a Ginrin kohaku with shiny scales, a Tansho kohaku with a red round marking only on the head, and many more names for diverse patterns. Together with the kohaku, this is also one of the most classic koi. It also has a white base with red markings just like the kohaku, but now also black small spots are introduced. For a good quality sanke, it is important that the sanke has a very nice kohaku pattern, with bright colors and a little bit of shiny skin. On top of that great kohaku pattern, the sanke should have nicely placed small black dots. A Japanese judge will like it when some of the black spots, the sumi spots, are placed on some important places. Like for example on the shoulder section, which we call the kamizumi. Same as with kohaku, we also have different types of sanke. We have the normal scaled sanke, but also the Deutsche sanke, which basically has no scales. There is also Tansho sanke, meaning it is entirely white with a red round marking on the head, and Ginrin sanke, a sanke with shiny elements in each scale. The Showa is also one of the more traditional koi varieties and also a very popular one as well. A Showa is sometimes misinterpreted as a sanke, and this also happens all the way around, but it are actually totally different koi. A Showa has a black base and is born as an entirely black fish in the first days. And on that black base, a Showa has white and red markings. So black is the base color instead of white, as was the case with the sanke. It is important that a Showa has black markings on the head area, but actually all three colors should be visible there. Also white color should be visible there. With the rest of the body, the colors should be nicely blended. There are multiple varieties of Showa. For example, we have Deutsche Showa, which is a scaleless body. We have Ginrin Showa with shiny elements over the entire body. We have a Tansho Showa with a red round marking on the head, and white and black on the rest of the body, and many more variations. The Tansho. Tansho refers to the round red marking on the head area, but the Tansho itself actually is not a real variety. So the Tansho itself does not exist. It is always a class or part of another variety. For example, we have Tansho kohaku, which is a completely white koi with a red round marking on the head. We also have Tansho sanke, which is a sanke with only a red marking on the head area. And we have Tansho Showa, which is a red marking on the head, which is actually a Showa. But also other varieties can be Tansho. For example, the Tansho kujaku, which is a kujaku with a red round marking on the head. Now, since you have just seen a Tansho kujaku, we will continue with the kujaku variety. Kujaku have a white base with orange markings on it. And on their scales, they have a kind of darker grey to black marking visible, which makes the kujaku look like as if it has a net pattern on the back of the koi visible. This makes it a more special variety. Sometimes on the kujaku, the orange pattern can almost become dark red. This is also referred to as a red kujaku.